What's going on, beautiful people? This is yours truly, Versace. Welcome to the One Now Real Talk Show. Today we got another video, guys. I'm doing a reaction on this dumb, stupid bill, right? Of course, it comes from the Democrat Party, right? So, for a lot of you people out here in America, I'm going to explain something to you guys, right? Our rights to defend ourselves, it's been since human landed on Earth. I don't give a fuck if they were fighting with rocks, stones, slings, a slingshot, knives that they made with stones, right? Fast forward, the Chinese created the first gun, the first grenade, the smoke grenade, right? These are things that the Chinese people created a gazillion years ago, right? Fast forward, America, the land of free, the land of God, okay, the land of freedom of speech, okay. The guns were passed down to us from our forefathers, so we, the people, can protect ourselves from government and harmed. Okay? I was never into guns like that growing up because there was no need. We were always playing video games, playing tag outside. We were into girls and shit like that. Smoking a cigarette for the first time behind a school gym. Fast forward. The world is not the same as how it was when I was growing up. We are living in a super evil negative time. Super evil negative time. And I'm going to say this like this. I don't care how many laws they pass. I don't care if they ban all these things. People are still going to have it. And instead of people using guns, they're going to use machetes and swords. So instead of you getting a little bullet in your arm or in your leg, now you're going to see people missing limbs, heads, arms, legs, hands, torsos. And the reason I'm speaking the way I'm speaking, guys, is for this. Why is this shit always so fucking loud? Like, yo, bro, this thing is getting me so annoying. I'm going to start breaking all this fucking internet shit, bro. Sorry, guys. Listen to these fucking morons.
In the sale of assault weapons, think AR-15s.
We support the bill. We do not think.
Like, you see all these fucking Karens, like these white liberal weirdos, and who the fuck is this guy? Who the hell wears a mullet in 2026, bro? With a press shirt. You can tell, look at all these white, and I'm not calling them white because they're white people. I meant to say these paled white liberals, okay, are trying to tell us, the real American people, to stand down and be gay and transgender and let the devil in your house. So we got to take up all the weapons, all their rights. We got to get rid of all this. Get the fuck out of here. If you guys think you're going to come to everybody's house in America and take what was the rights for us to have. Now, these people keep saying, oh, these rifles are military rifles, that we don't need them in the streets. Then if you want to fix the crime in the streets, you fucking idiots, with the youth killing each other, then go after the music industry, because that's what has in them killing each other. Okay? That's what it is, guys. There you go. While you focusing on Jeffrey Epstein, how many little girls they touch, pay attention of the music industry. We went from the oldies, right? From these black artists all hooked on heroin, Marvin Gaye, you know, you name them, allegedly. Fast forward to the 70s and 80s when rock and roll was cocaine and fuck all your fans, even if they were minors. But it's okay. It's okay. Fast forwards to the late 80s in 90s when hip hop. It started with dancing in the cardboard, right? Until the Jewish people came in and said, "No, look at the impact this is having. You know what? Now we can gangster rap. So these idiots can kill each other and we can make a gazillion dollars off of them." Why they don't speak like that? Right? Now listen.
weapons of war have a place on our street.
Taking on gun control with big reforms passed through committees on party line vote.
And one of those changes would ban assault weapons.
Senate Bill
There it
749
is.
could
So I'm
ban
going
the
to show you
sale.
guys something there. That's an AR-15. You guys probably wondering, what the fuck is an AR-15? Well, an AR-15 shoots a little 22 out of the cartridges of a 223 or a 5.56. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. It shoots a fucking 22 out of a big cartridge. You guys probably want, besides, so, because I like collecting stuff. Yeah, I'm going to show you guys something. This is a small 22 long rifle bullet, right? You see the tip of this? You see this? This is what comes out of that rifle with a longer casing, okay? So it's a little bit more powerful than this, right? So those rifles were meant for people to go hunting and protect themselves. And on the weekend, you take your kids, your wife, and you teach them how to shoot, okay? It's funny how these American weirdos that make all these laws allowed young kids to get a rifle, and it's harder to get a handgun. Then you're like, but wait a minute. Why? Oh, because you can conceal a handgun better than a rifle, okay? Some states, if you're 16 years old, with your parents next to you, you can get an AR-15. I said it years ago. I believe that you don't have to ban anything. What you have to do is up the fucking age. I always said that. What the fuck is a 16-year-old kid got to do with an AR-15? Nah, buddy, you got to graduate to that. You're going to start off with this fucking pellet gun and then work your way up. When we see how responsible you are with your little pellet gun, then maybe, right? So this is the way I said it, guys. Let me know in the comments. To buy a gun, you're supposed to be at least 25 to 30 years old. That's the law that I'll pass. Why is that? Because when you give a little kid in high school, okay, permission to have an AR-15, now what that idiot is going to do is, because remember this, chat, a lot of these kids today are dumb as fuck, okay? Monkey see, monkey do. We all know that because we were young too, okay? These kids today are very soft, sensitive. That, oh, Jimmy make fun of me in the gym class, so I'm going to come tomorrow and shoot the whole school up. That's what I meant by that. When you are 25 to 30 years old, your mind is not that kid-minded no more. You are an adult, okay? That's my opinion, and that's my thought. You shouldn't ban none of this shit because the left don't like Trump and because the black community is killing each other. And you got the wrong gun. Because what the black kids like using is Glocks with switches and AK-47s with switches. Okay? AR-15, it's rare. And then when you see all these school shootings, you don't find nothing else about the people that did the shooting. Nothing. There's boom, case closed, move on. I want to investigate how come all these school shootings in America all came from one community. Yeah, one community. The transgender community. If I have nothing against gay people. I'm just speaking facts. Things that I learned here on YouTube and on Google. Okay? So, banning guns has nothing to do when you trying to clean up the streets, you fucking idiot. You're going to make it even worse for us in the streets. Because no matter what, we still going to have everybody's guns. Law or not. Like, You're making it worse for you guys and for the kids out there. Not for us. That we been responsible with everything we have. Right? If I'm drinking coffee and I go into a room where there's little kids of 3 years old, knowing a kid cannot have caffeine at that age because, they'll be off the rocker, right? So me being an old adult responsible with my cup, right? So is it the coffee company's fault or the cup company's fault that if I leave this cup here and I go to the bathroom and 7 little kids starts drinking my coffee, whose fault is that? Is it mine? The coffee company, because of the smell of the coffee, they got the kids like, oh, wow. Or the fancy little cup that has coloring things on it. Or is it the person responsible to watch those kids to make sure that they didn't touch my cup? You see what I'm trying to get at? These people are blaming the wrong things and the wrong people for the wrong shit. Listen to this.
And in some cases, possession of certain semi-automatic rifles, pistols, and shotguns, along with magazines capable of holding more than 10 rounds.
So for us, normal people, right? So we're going to buy a gun with 10 rounds. Okay, no problem. No problem. But you telling me that we got to suffer because of the killing of the black community? Why not tackle the black community? Why not get rid of that fucking mayor and governor in Chicago or Memphis or all these states where the killings are from? Why not go find out what's going on with these kids killing each other? Oh, we're sparking this. Okay, we know they're in a gang, but we're sparking this. What are their goals? They want to be the next 50 Cent. They want to be the next 21 Savage. They want to be the most gangster rapper out there. So if a kid is doing all these negative things to get the attention of a company, meaning the music industry, so we're not going to check the music industry. And why not start investigating Twitch.com, where all the mass shooters came from, them little private server groups? The guns is not a guns for. If I leave this microphone right here, and a kid grabs it and kills another kid with the microphone. So we're going to discontinue the microphones because kids are using microphones to kill each other? Why not let's get to the root of the problem? Why did you pick up that microphone? Who told you can go pick up that microphone? And who gave you the right to go hit this kid in the head with this microphone? What happened? Talk to me. Sit down. Let's get to the root of the problem. But instead, these fucking weirdos, liberals, or whatever they called, right? No, let's just ban everything. Jump on this, homie.
This is one of the several gun bills that just pushed through the Virginia Senate. And no, this isn't just about Virginia. Virginia is just the example. This is what happens when lawmakers...
This guy right here, if you guys don't know, his name is Coleon, N-O-I-R, Nior. This young man is the reason why I respect certain people on earth. Okay, look at him. He's black, young. If you guys didn't know who he is, those liberal would have said, oh, look, he's a gangster because look at his hat. This guy is the most responsible gun owner in the planet Earth. This brother right here fights every single day of his life to make sure that they do not take away our gun rights, because that's what was given to us from our forefathers. Even God, Jesus Christ. Yes, we got the Bible to fight battles. They say this is a Bible, right? Yes, to fight the evil spirits and bad stuff. But what are we going to use to defend ourselves when somebody's trying to rob us and kill us or rape our kids? We're just going to say, oh, like Canada. Oh, sorry. Let them in. Let them rape my kids, my wife. It's okay because the law says so. We can't do nothing to get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. And if you guys think this law is going to pass, I don't think so, homie. That's one thing I can say about my American brothers and sisters. Two things you can't fuck with: their wives and their guns. I love you guys. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know what are your thoughts on all this fake-ass narrative. I guarantee you there's going to be another mass school shooting now because it's what is it, every 6 months they do this shit? Every 6 months, right? If it's not going after Trump, they go after corruption. They go after a cartel. They go after a political figure, right? And then when that's not working, well, let's start another mass shooting so we can keep pushing to ban guns. Why not ban porn? Why not ban that? Why not ban video games? Why not ban certain shit that is doing alcohol? Let's start banning alcohol. Real talk. You want to take guns away? Okay, no problem. We don't want no liquor stores around us. We don't want no fucking drug pharmacy around us. Take guns away and all hell's going to break loose in America. People are going to start burning liquor stores and pharmacies. Yeah. And gas station if they sell cigarettes. Because people that things that really killing people, that's okay because we make a percentage on it. With guns, we can't make percentages on it. Get the fuck out of here. I love you guys. Let me know in the comments. I'm sorry for swearing, guys. It's just these things get to me very bad. Subscribe to the channel, guys. We got a lot. Make sure you guys go show some love to Corleone Nor on YouTube.
Stop talking about crime and start talking about possession. They take things millions of Americans own legally, relabel them as dangerous, and then they change the definition. And that part matters because listen to how they define what gets banned.
The bill defines assault weapons based on specific physical features. Andrew Godard with the Virginia Center for Public Safety, a gun violence.
So you know what that means? You know how many gun owners are in America? Thousands of hundreds of thousands of them. Like for instance, you see this sign right here. I understand that because some gun owners or gun company, well, not gun companies, but like gun store owners. You know, you want to have the best clientele. You want people to keep coming. But when you have a sign that says full auto, we all know we're not supposed to have that. We all know that. Is it cool? Yeah, because of the movie, but it's not cool. Because number one, you're not going to hold the recoil. I don't give a fuck how strong you are, how many times you can bench a weight. You're going to waste a lot of bullets. You're going to miss your target. And you're going to spend a lot of money on bullets. Because you can control any gun, handgun, rifle, whatever you want it on full auto. It sucks. It's only good for the military. Why is that? Because the military are people that go to war every day to kill other people because of the political people don't like this guy, so we got to go to war and kill these people. Leave them shits the same. This is what I'll do, guys. If I was in charge of that, what is the NRA gun control thing? You people are not banning nothing. What we're going to do is we're going to up the age. You want a handgun? 25 years old and up. You want a rifle? I don't care if it shoots one fucking BB. You have to be 25 years old to 30 years old. That's it. That's it. That's it. And then get stricter with the laws. If you caught a young kid with a gun with a switch, you have to make an example. Meaning, if that kid went down the street and shot up 1,000 rounds, missed the target but killed 3 innocent people, that person should not go to jail for 50 years. That person should get death penalty as soon as they got found guilty. Why is that? Because kids are not scared of the law. Because the laws are weak. They don't care about consequence. When they see videos on TikTok of people making steak and shrimp in jail, wearing jewelry, Jordans, doing drugs, in jail, making TikTok videos in jail, making money while they're in jail on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. I understand if you've been in jail for more than 10, 20 years, you've been a great citizen in jail, you are a role model, you don't speak about what you did on your past, right? You're getting kids out the negative way, you're bringing them to positive. Those are good freedom things you can give to those prisoners. You know what, man? This guy or this lady's been in jail for 10 years. We never had an issue with them. Matter of fact, those people are role models in here. You know what? That person could get a tablet to watch a movie, talk to his mom. But we control whatever they see and who they talk to. Let me know in the comments. What are your thoughts? Am I tripping? Or are we going to keep up with this weird shit? I love you guys. Subscribe to the channel. Go make sure you guys go check out my boy Carleon Nor on YouTube, Instagram, everywhere. I love you guys. Have a good day. I'll see you in a bit. And yes, I am going to give you a lot of beautiful videos. And again, if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you enjoy what you have seen here, subscribe to the channel, guys. All that does is to help us get our videos in the algorithm. That's all it does, guys. We don't get paid for that. We don't get paid for this. Excuse me. And plus, I haven't got a cent from any of these platforms. So please subscribe to the channel, guys. I lost my big channel last month for speaking like this crazy. But because of another country, it has nothing to do with this here. But yeah, chat, I love you guys. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in a bit. Peace out.